You know, I might have been wrong about this trial that's going on in New York. Might have been. I doubt I am, but I might have been. You never know. Good evening, everybody. Diana, JJ, who else we got in here? I mean, Tonto. Yeah, I almost got in an accident today. In St. Louis. Right here close to where I'm delivering. I tell you what. Thank God I was paying attention, and thank God I was expecting worse, because it sure as hell was worse. Come off the interstate, hang a left. The very next light is where the frontage road traffic goes along the interstate going the other direction. As I'm coming up to the light, this freaking car flies through that light. I got a green light, which means there's just red. Comes flying through that light doing about 60. And I'm like, I started slowing down because I'm like, something just told me something was weird. Something was off. It was like it wasn't just that one. Like somebody was pissed. So like I expected a cop behind them. So I kind of slowed down, almost came to a stop, looked to my right where this guy came from. And here comes another car, not a cop, doing about the same speed, hauling ass across this freaking. I looked over to my left a little bit where the traffic going the other direction, and there was a car that was like creeping out, and they stopped just in freaking time. Oh my God. Like, I wasn't worried about me. They smack into the side of me. They're not moving me. They're probably gonna die. I'm not worried about me. I was worried about all the other people that were sitting at that red light. Interesting life of trucking. Foolish people. You always gotta look out for them, because they don't look out for themselves. Well, you gotta look out for the people around them, because all they do is look out for themselves. Anyway, like I said, I might be wrong about this trial. I hope I am. I doubt I am, but I might be. I've been wrong about a few things from time to time. Just ask my wife, she'll tell you. But I was reading on the some of these articles that I read. For those that are kind of keeping track of the goings on in this trial, since it's not a live broadcast trial. There's people that sit in this trial that are posting updates, sort of like a post on social media, just short statements. And it's kind of interesting. Listen to their statements. It's actually probably more unbiased than I expected as far as those statements, because they're just writing messages into the editor saying, hey, this is what's going on, and they're just straight up just posting that part, like the back end, well, this happened with this juror said this, and this juror said that, really not really a whole lot of bias going on, which is surprising to me. Yeah, it happened right here at this damn intersection. I got the camera on me, so may God help you much knowing that. What did I miss? What are you guys talking about? Anyway, so the reason I say I could possibly be wrong about the outcome of this trial, because there was a juror selected, and these dumbass liberals just can't keep their mouths shut. Hey, Larcy. This dumbass liberal that was like already selected as a juror. They just couldn't keep their damn mouth shut because Trump said something and they thought they immediately, you're dismissed. Fucking dumbasses. They did this is literally this is going to be, if Trump comes out unscathed on this is going to be why. Because these stupid ass zero fucking brain cell liberals are not going to be able to keep their fucking mouths shut. Because they're looking at it like this one opportunity. Well, I can tell Trump to F off. I have my one shot where I can say, you're wrong. You're stupid. That's why I got a juror kicked off. Because he couldn't keep their fucking mouth shut. Oh man, I tell you what, this could be what saves Trump. It's because the liberals, they can't keep their mouth shut. They think they have to be right about everything. They think they have to have the last word on everything. You're wrong. I heard different. Like, they see Trump and their brain freezes. Or rather, it glitches out. It's like, gone. Hey, Trench. What are the charges? They did charge him. The thing of it is, and I said this yesterday, I'll say it again. So, they charged him with what would be a misdemeanor, which is fraudulent documentation, like basically filing false business records. And when you got businesses, I would be almost convinced that most multi-millionaire businessmen and women that have several businesses probably have screwed up their business documents at one point or another. That's why it's a misdemeanor. It's like a little fine. Generally, that's it. But they said he falsified business documents. They won't say what, right? I don't think. I'm not sure. I might have missed that one. Well, because it's a misdemeanor and it's already gone past its statute of limitations, and because the misdemeanor is not enough for them, Fat Ass Bragg thought he had to increase it to a felony. And in order to increase it to a felony, you have to prove that it was done in commission of another crime or the intent to commit another crime. And that's where the hiccup is at. He's not stating what that other crime is. He can't prove that other crime. There is no other crime. So they would be legitimate charges if they were, like, they're legitimate charges but not legitimate for this case. If that makes sense. Yeah, statute of limitations expired. And in order to increase it to a felony, which apparently you can do, you have to prove that it was with the intent to commit another crime or in the commission of another crime. And that's the part that Fat Ass Bragg will not state. He will not say what the other crime is, because he says in the state of New York, well, the state of New York says you don't have to state another crime. You can just say he did it. According to Fat Ass Bragg, the statutes in New York say you don't have to prove that other crime. You just say he did it. Which means they likely changed it just for this particular case. So he can do this case. That's probably what it was. But like I said, it could end up better than I thought. Just because these fucking dumbass liberals can't keep their mouths shut, they got kicked off the freaking jury because they just could not let Trump embellish or whatever. I don't even know what he said. They didn't say. They just said that they tried to correct Trump. They're like, nah, you're off the jury. Just like, stupid motherfuckers. Probably college educated though. And here's what I don't quite understand. I didn't know that attorneys are allowed to be jurors either. There's like 2 attorneys on the jury. Hey, TV Green. So yeah, hopefully I'm wrong about it. I might be wrong about it, but I don't know that I am. We will find out. I know one thing, they expected the jury selection to last like 2 weeks, but they're done in like 3 days. Let me see here. This one here I found pretty interesting. One potential juror said it was pretty difficult not to have strong feelings or conversations about Trump during his presidency. There's so much information about him everywhere. No matter how you feel, you're seeing things online. I mean, he was our president. Everybody knows who he is. That statement right there is exactly why it's going to be impossible for him to truly have a fair trial. Like, he might get acquitted. We can't say it was a fair trial. It could have been Trump supporters hiding, like lying about who they were. It would be good if he was acquitted, yeah, but you can't tell me it was a fair trial. It doesn't matter how the trial comes out, you can't tell me it's a fair trial. Biden supposedly tried to load the jury pool. Yeah, it's possible, and that's why I'm saying, like, oh shit, I don't want this. I don't want this. Yeah, I want 70 East. I don't want 64. Screw 64. That's what I was saying. Like, I might have just learned something. I don't know, but I'm not aware of attorneys ever being on a jury. Like, it just, I have a feeling, if it's not normal, I have a feeling they were placed there specifically for the benefit of the doubt. It could simply be for all the jurors that are not well versed in lawyer terms. This could help the jury, right? If you do the benefit of the doubt type of scenario. But on the other hand, it could also sway the jury, because they're going to be like, hey, you're attorneys, you guys know what you're talking about, we don't, what should we do? Oh, he's innocent. Oh, okay, well, he's innocent. Or he's guilty. Okay, he's guilty. One of the jurors is a Bernie supporter. That's scary. Oh, I'll be fair. I'll be fair. Yeah, sure you will. Well, largely, yeah, it was picked by an AI, but the thing of it is, we've had AI for how long now? Like, when you use your search bar, when you use the search bar to search up anything on the internet, there's portions of AI that work in the background that make you find what you find. Just saying. I mean, like, I'm not going to diss it just because it was AI. Like, most attorneys get dismissed just because, yeah, I figured the same thing. Like, if you're an attorney, you just get dismissed because even attorneys are going to be slightly biased. And the way the attorneys would be biased would be probably more along the lines of maybe not biased towards the case itself, but biased towards the other attorneys on how they present it. Hey, Bonnie. I just know when people generally say, I was selected by AI, it's intended as like a red herring for conservatives. That's what it's intended for. But yeah, I really wish this was a live broadcast. But one thing I will say though, if somebody could find this out, I couldn't find it out. I was busy getting unloaded and then trying to get out of St. Louis. But does anybody remember how long it took to find to select the jury for the Rittenhouse trial? Wasn't it like over a week? I remember it being quite lengthy. Maybe it was just a day. I don't know. It's been a while. But yeah, this is a very high-profile case, and we're in for some. I tell you what, if Trump gets acquitted, I don't want just a hung jury, because that is like, I'll settle for a hung jury. That's like saying I will do a plea deal. No, I want him acquitted. A hung jury to me means nothing. That's just like, you know, settling with something less. But if he gets acquitted, they're going to lose their minds. They're absolutely going to lose their freaking minds. Yeah, that's kind of what I assumed. Hope is the judge wouldn't even want attorneys on a jury because of the difficulty getting a case done, because you don't want, to me it's just, I don't think you want attorneys on a jury. I really don't. Now, I can see where it's beneficial having attorneys on a jury if it's like a very, very complicated case. And this case is not complicated. And there's been some very complicated cases that come through the courtrooms that probably would have been beneficial to have attorneys as jurors, because they understand it better. But yeah, this is not a complicated case. At what point did they say we can't get a jury here and move the pony show? In this case, never. There's what, 8 million people in New York City? Shit, they got plenty of people. This case, never. They're gonna make. It's just like the same thing as them never moving the trials out of D.C. for the J6ers. Never. See, I had another one here that I thought was, this is the kind of stuff that I find in these articles. It's just lists of these comments. Whoever it is, they're like updating the editors on the progress. And I like those because it's just telling you what's happening. It just doesn't seem like it's... And then I got this jury here. One juror who was just questioned during voir dire, whatever, told blah, blah, that they were a centrist. Everybody needs a chance, regardless of who they are, to be innocent until proven guilty. Now, I'm glad that person said that. I'm glad that some people still hold those values. I do. But I'm questioning, it's New York City. I didn't realize there's people in New York City that still believe that way. Yeah, actually, that might be what the left is aiming for, is a hung jury. That might be what they're going for. They would love a guilty verdict, but they might know that the chances of them getting a guilty verdict might not happen. So I bet you they are counting on at least a hung jury, because that means it never ends. It's like when Texas sued Pennsylvania over the election, and you had like 24 states against 24 states. And the Supreme Court was like, no, we're not taking it up. And all Texas was saying was, how can Pennsylvania hold elections when they violate their own constitution of how they're supposed to hold elections? How can we have a fair election if that's the case? And the Supreme Court was like, no, we're not even hearing the case. So if the Supreme Court would have heard the case, I think that would have settled a lot of issues. That would have answered a lot of questions. That, I guarantee January 6th would have never happened if that was the case. Because you would have had somebody that actually listened to the arguments, which is the arguments of the American people. And they would have said, hey, we get you, but we don't agree with this, or we don't agree with this. This is the way we think it should happen. Okay. Because conservatives generally, when the court says something, did used to anyway, the courts say something like that when they actually hear the arguments, they're like, okay, well, we might not like it, but that's the way it is. But no, they just ignored it. So kind of like in this here, if it was a hung jury, there'd be no answer. You'd be like, oh, well, yeah, that means he did it. Very much like the civil case with the whore E. Jean Carroll. Much like that one. She's like, oh, well, he did this 30 years ago. And then the jury found him like liable for damages or something like that. And now everybody's going, oh, he's a rapist. They didn't find him guilty of rape. Ever. But that's what they want. They want it to continue because it makes for really good fundraising. It makes for really good headlines. So if he would, the best thing that could happen is a acquittal. That'd be freaking amazing. I would, dude. I'd be shocked. Like I think everybody else would be shocked. I would flat out. I don't know. I don't know if my heart could handle it. Wow, I am really surprised. I made it out of St. Louis without any backups. Did you guys notice that? 5:30 here. I don't believe it. Something happened. Maybe everybody's in New York. Trent, you run this way a lot. Is that normal? I've only been out here probably 3 or 4 times in the last couple of years. Where did common sense go? We don't have common sense. It's not common anymore. No, I don't know what day Bear's graduation is. I really don't. Believe how tall that fella is? Good God. What is he, like 8 feet tall? I seen a picture of him standing next to his dad, and his dad's tall. I'm like, dude, he looks like, Trump looks like a freaking midget. Jeez. Don't ever piss him off, he'll just grab you by the forehead and hold you out by the end of it, at arm's length. You'll be sitting there just beating away at air. You get nothing. I bet it's hard to find clothes for him. JJ, from everything I've tried to find out, the judge has not said that he can't go to his graduation. He has said, and I think this is kind of fair, we'll see where we are when it comes up to that. Because, like, if the graduation is in a month and the trial goes quick, there's no need for a decision. Right? Like, I think it's fair. We'll make that, like I've told my kids that many times. We'll make a decision when we get closer. Okay. He didn't, as far as I could find, he didn't say he can't go. He just, we'll make a decision when we get there. And to me, that's fair. Yeah, his clothes are probably tailor-made. In his case, they probably have to be. Most rich people have their clothes tailor-made, but for him, he probably don't have a choice. Thank God he's rich. Man, it looks like I'm coming up to some precipitation. Darcy, what you doing in Indy? Is it snowing? Is it raining? Hail? Slight breeze? Sunshine? Inquiring minds like to know. $4.15 a gallon here in freaking Illinois. JB.
Yeah, I passed you a while ago. You're in red there at the road. Yeah, man, everything was going real good. Kept that traffic during the construction coming out of St. Louis. I looked down, but goddamn little air buzzer come on.
Yeah, JJ, that's what a poor person would do. Buy 2 pairs of pants, cuts 2 feet off of them. And it's just windy. Yeah, break. Well, I think I'm just going to stop at Effingham. I got to pick up somewhere up there in the morning. So, probably better off. If it's windy, I don't want to go in there tonight because I don't have a load on and I don't want to go blowing around like a piece of paper. That wouldn't be fun. I get seasick, so I don't want to throw up all over my truck. It'd be kind of bad. Oh, and JJ, if he does cut off like 2 feet of one set and sew them onto the other set, the other pair, now he has a pair of pants that fit him, right? And then he also has a pair of shorts that fit him. Yeah, smart. I would like to know what his official height is. I mean, that dude he towers over his dad. I I wouldn't want to stand next to him, being as short as I am. Shit, people probably think I'm his child. Yeah, imagine building a house and having to have 10-foot doors. Said Trump is reportedly 6'3". Barron is 6'7". No, he's more than 6'7" if Trump's 6'3". No. He's more than that. Now, I know cameras can lie, but based off the pictures I've seen, every single picture, he looks like he's at least 8 inches taller than his dad. He's either 6'11" or 6'12". Possibly 6'13". Somewhere's in there. Read it on the internet. Wow, I guess it must be right. Google said 6'7". Let's come in here trying to be a fact checker. 6'13" will be 7'1". No, that's two different things. One's a 6 and one's a 7. I was wondering when somebody was going to correct me on that. You used to be 5'12". Yeah, I used to be 5'6". Actually, I used to be like 2 inches tall. Yeah, JJ, DuckDuckGo has kind of turned to shit. Like if I had to start using Chrome to set up my Rumble Live and upload videos, because DuckDuckGo it was so shit that I couldn't do it. Problems all the time. I couldn't upload the thumbnail, like just all kinds of freaking problems. I hate Google, but what's a man supposed to do? I think they all suck. I don't think there is a search engine that doesn't suck anymore. They all end up catering to the left, so it's really whatever. It's best to like particularly search up the search up what you're wanting to find, you know, through like actually searching up the news outlets on the website or get their app. Damn, every freaking article I try to read, it's like, oh, you gotta go open it up in the app to read it. Yeah, it's because of gravity, Bonnie. Yeah, you shrink because of gravity. And that's why I'm fat, because of gravity. You just kind of pushed everything like I was supposed to grow. But you just pushed everything down. You know, I'm fighting gravity nonstop. It sucks. I'm a victim of gravity. Yep. I don't even watch him anymore. I can't stand him. He's fake. Larcy fights gravity. Driving like super slow for some reason. That damn pickup looks almost too heavy for that trailer. Man, it's bowing like crazy. So, I'm going to call out freaking Bongino once again. Not that it matters, because, you know, I'm so damn tiny. Yeah, it's like, it's not even as much as David versus Goliath. But I got to call him out. So, in his show today, he was talking about how they nuked the articles of impeachment trial for Mayorkas in the Senate, and he spun it as in, oh, that's good for conservatives, and here's why. Okay. Rose Larcy said hi. I'm supposed to tell you hi since you won't chat with them. But his reasoning was, well, when Trump gets into office, the first thing the Democrats are going to do is going to impeach him. So when the impeachment articles come to the Senate can just, if we get the Senate, then we can just kick it out and not even have the trial. Because Chuck Schumer said that we all need to have a trial, so we can hear the case, And he said that, so when they do this to Trump the next time when he's in office, we can just point this out and be like, no, you guys didn't do it, so we're not going to either. And I'm like, how is that good for conservatives? They know they're biased. They know they're hypocrites. They don't care. Actually, they're rather proud of it. So having that to wave at them does nothing. It does nothing for us. You heard that too? Well, what did you think, JJ? Speak now. I like his enthusiasm and his intent to be positive, but I can't stand lying to people like that. Yeah, speak now, JJ, or forever hold your jar, Skippy. Tonto. Oh man, I don't know if you guys saw that freaking post that he put up in the server a while back, but that's where I get his Tonto Gonzalez from. My friends call me Bubba. The nuclear option that came back to bite the Dems in the butt. But did it? I don't think it did. Like, I get the concept. Harry Reid did that whole nuclear option where, they changed the rules in the Senate to where they need less votes to pass something. Did it really bite him in the butt? I don't think it did, because they approved another freaking liberal to Supreme Court easily because of that. Oh, there's Rose. See? She said hi. You didn't say hi to Tonto. She just spelled it wrong. Yeah, it doesn't matter anyway. It really doesn't matter. It doesn't really matter what search engine you use, honestly. It does to a point. Like, if you're searching up articles about something, you'll get more of a biased view, because it'll push certain articles, you know, to the top of the page. But if you're already, here's the thing, if you're already the type of person that questions everything, and you're out there looking for a better search engine to use, you're already ahead of the ballgame. Even if you use a search engine that pushes biased articles to the top, you're already ahead of the ballgame. You already know what's biased. You already know to question it. So to me, if you're already ahead of the ballgame like you are, it doesn't really matter what search engine you use, because every one of them tracks you. We're never gonna find any kind of social media app or any kind of software, search engine, anything on the web that's not going to track you in some kind of way. They might tell you they're not, but I guarantee they're lying. Nothing is truly free. If it's free, you're giving them something, and even if you're paying for it, you're probably still being tracked. So it's like you're on the internet. So like, to me, if you're searching for a better search engine to get better results, you're already ahead of the ballgame. And congratulations to you for that. I really mean that. These roads. Where's Spectre at? I need to curse at him for this state. We can never do a rematch, Lars. You just won't tell them that they have pets there. Against that sign. It's dotted with red all over the place. Glamping. All she was missing was a freaking $high shower and a bathroom. And a toilet. Yeah, that's pretty much all she was missing, running water. That's all she was missing. I mean, she was glamping. Like, she probably glamped more than we did in a camper. Yeah, see, she even agrees. I guarantee there's homeless people that live in tents that could upgrade with her skills. When she started unpacking her car and set up her tent, I'm like, are you really using all that? Yeah, watch. And then she set it up, and I looked, and I'm like, holy cow. No, you want to snort. You'll chase the bears away. No, my feet are like bear spray. Keeps the bears away. It's like anti-bear defense. Like you could chop my feet off and throw them over into Gaza and they would disappear. I could end the war with my feet. Yeah, I'd sell them for a couple million too. Hell yeah. End the war. You would not brag about that. I'm not bragging, I'm selling, okay? I'm giving ideas. Boy, wouldn't that be an interesting thing to read in the history books? Yeah, they could put a clothespin on their noses, but they wouldn't be prepared. Would that be considered a chemical attack? What the hell is he pulling over for? I gotta say, my son's feet are worse. Look at that. That guy's winking at me. He's winking at me. I'm winking back. You guys can't see, but I'm winking back. He's getting pretty close to curfew, though. Well, maybe not. It's 6 o'clock. about an hour or so. Go back to Effingham. Yeah, Sticky Feet generation. Sticky Feet gene is getting stronger with each generation. 10 generations down the road, they'll have to kill off our family tree because it'll just be too deadly. They'll use us as weapons of mass destruction. Boy, wouldn't that suck? Classify you as a weapon of mass destruction because your feet are just too horrible. If I used lead socks, it would be worse. See, I gotta wear shoes that breathe, because if I don't, it's even worse. My feet sweat real easy. That was a long moment, damn it. I can't wander into creeks because the fish will die. Wait, why have I been fishing? Why didn't I just do that? I don't need dynamite. I know JJ never gives anybody that long of a moment. That was a long moment of silence. She should be honored. I know I would be. You had some runaway periods. Damn, JJ, you need to rephrase your shit. I knew it! I knew it! Oh God. Oh God, JJ. No. I can't call you Tonto anymore. I gotta call you Tito. Yeah, that's called me a long running joke too. You stepped in that one big time. You dirty old man. I mean woman. Oh, damn. I hope somebody screenshot that so we can keep that around forever. Hey, Tina. Oh, boy. You hide it so well. Wait, does that mean he ain't got no use for the peanut butter no more? Oh, God. guarantee he's rolling on the ground too. He didn't pick that one out too well. Oh man. Woo. It's the little things that matter. Oh man. Don't change. You had trouble naming it. How? How can you have trouble naming that? Now I just named the screenshot Extra Strength. Yeah, it was a special occasion. All those who were not here to witness it have missed out bigly. You feel drained now for some reason. JJ, don't. I can't. Make it stop. I'm starting to get cramps. Oh yeah. Yeah. Jeez, 429 here. Jeez. Monday and this damn thing's working. Am I going back to the yard? No, I gotta pick up a load in the morning. Right there, the Indiana-Illinois line, and take it up to Bern. Just drop the trailer at the delivery there, and then yeah, but I'm not going to be in Bern till tomorrow. I got to load first before I go there. Ought to be a fairly easy day because I don't have to deliver it. I just got to drop the entire trailer at the facility, and they'll offload it at their own time. Yeah, they're contagious, JJ. They're like yawning. Log off. I'll chat a little bit longer. What should we talk about? What should I complain about? What should I bitch? Man, this one dark cloud just keeps following me. $1,681 miles to Las Vegas. I'm kind of going the wrong direction for that. Jeez. Like Las Vegas is not even in my pathway. Not even close. That was an awful freaking ad. I saw lightning. Oh boy. Stop stealing my thunder. Thank God my truck's made out of plastic. Anyway, that's gonna be it for me tonight. I will see you guys tomorrow on Rumble only. Tomorrow's Friday night, Rumble only on Friday night. Hope you all have yourself a wonderful night. Stay dry, stay good, and stay out of the pending bad weather if you're in this area. Peace out.